Good morning. Day 1 of week 8. The exhaustion trend continues. I was thinking about actually taking this last month-ish. I think starting today I have 25 days. I was thinking about taking it into different direction, challenging myself more, but I'm going to listen to my body and do things that will ensure that I finish the challenge. Without messing up any of the rules. Okay, so for this morning, I did my 45-minute workout. I'm slow on the water. My stomach is rumbling. I feel gassy for some reason. And I didn't eat any beans yesterday, so I don't know. What else? Oh, and I did my 10 pages and I took my pictures. For the past almost 2 weeks, I've been doing more deep stretches for 20 minutes as part of my morning workout. I think I'm going to keep those. I've been lifting 12-pound dumbbells. I think I'm gonna dial back down to 8, and we'll see where this leads me. But whatever I can do so I don't quit, I will do within the constraints of the challenge. So we'll see. Bye. These people have the parking lot blocked off. Looks like they're doing some work. This is so annoying. This is not the kind of challenge I was looking for today. Can I at least walk down the sidewalk? Or is the sidewalk also blocked off? Doesn't look like they blocked off the sidewalk. Okay, I'll take that. I'm just gonna go up and down the sidewalk for 45 minutes, because they took away like 2/3 of the parking spot, or the parking in general, not even a spot. I'm so annoyed because I need to walk. I have resorted to walking on the sidewalk. Whatever it takes to get the steps in. But yeah, they closed off the parking lot. You can see the cones to my side. Bah, so annoying. Hey dogs, day 50 is done. We are officially in the last part of 75 hard. You know, like if you cut 75 hard into thirds, this is the last third. 25 days. After tonight, 24 days. Are you kidding me? This is wild. But yeah, I'm equally excited and terrified. But we're still here. I'm still here. Still going forward with this. Okay, so for today, morning workout done, took pictures, did my 10 pages. 45-minute walk was an adventure. I did all my water, and stuck to my diet. I don't drink. Now, I almost messed up on the water today. Like in the morning, I wasn't feeling good. And I was tempted to only just do 3 rounds of water, and I was like, no, let's push for at least the usual 4 rounds. When I can do 5, I'm thrilled when I can do 5. But 4, I must. So I did the 4 because when I got to work, I had to hit the ground running because we were so busy, and I almost forgot about my water. So, yeah. Tomorrow is also going to be strange because at the end of the day, I'm going to be meeting someone for coffee, a potential friend. Right now, I see her more as an acquaintance. So, the place where we're going, it's almost like an indie coffee shop. They don't track calories there, so I'm gonna have to be, I don't know, I might have to do some hot herbal tea with no sweetener, and hopefully they have like a granola bar. At least I can track the granola bar. But yeah, that's the plan tomorrow. And I'm going to be having a late dinner. I don't like those, but I'll do what I have to do. Even if it's like boiled egg, I'll figure something out. But today's done, and I'm grateful. Tomorrow, we'll find out. Good night. Good morning. Good morning. So, for today, we're still in the morning time. I did my morning workout, 5 rounds of water, my 10 pages, and I took my pictures. Hello, rainy weekend. And I am not feeling today, but we'll see. I'm going to try my best to not stay in this space, but yeah, the blah is blahing right now. Yeah, anyway, so see you in the next clip. Hopefully I'm able to record a little bit when I go on my walk. Okay, so the parking lot is free now. Apparently they did that yesterday because they wanted to patch the cracks in the ground. Because as you can see, patching them cracks just let them crack again later on. I wonder how long that's gonna last. Oh well. But that's what all that was about yesterday. Which means they will be blocking this other side eventually so they can do the same thing. Anyway, I am out on my walk. And I'm tired, but I'm walking. Alright, talk to you later. Bye. Hey y'all. Hi doves. So, day 51 is done. Tonight's check-in is happening from the couch in the living room while I wait for my water to boil for my eggs. Alright. So, for today, I did my 2 workouts. The parking situation at work was funny, not in a funny way. But I was able to walk around today. My itinerary was still a little different because even though they reopened the side of the parking lot that they had blocked yesterday for repairs, I didn't feel comfortable and I didn't like the smell of fresh, what's the word for that? I don't know, fresh pavement, fill in the blanks. I didn't like the smell, so I just kind of steered clear of that area overall. But I got my 45-minute walk in. I did take my picture this morning. I read my 10 pages. What was the other thing? I drank all my water and I stuck to my diet. So once again, I think I hear my water boiling, so I will be right back. All right, so my eggs are boiling. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my coffee date with a friend or potential friend. It went well. I got to know more about her. So quick background. We met through Meetup because when things went sideways with the co-parents, one of my realizations was that I was utterly friendless. Like, I think I've talked about my one friend already, but I needed more. I needed to start building a community. And also, one of the reasons why I put up with the situation longer than I should have was because I was afraid of embarking on divorce without having a community, without having a village. Even though I ended up doing that anyway because it was just too much. I set out to still try make connection with people and see if I make friends eventually. So from fall to winter, like fall winter of 2023, I put myself out there on the internet. I tried all the apps you can think of, not all of them, but a lot of them. And I also tried Meetup. And it wasn't until 2024 that I met this lady and we connected because she created a group to facilitate connections between people of color. And I really, really wanted to make that work. But also, right when things were picking up in the group, that was when it became clear to me that I could not fix my marriage. That boat had sailed a long time ago, and I just needed time to come to that realization myself. So one thing was starting to go good or well, and then my life was just like everywhere. So that affected my participation to some extent. But I'd managed to like establish that connection with the lady. She herself eventually had to let go of the group for personal reasons. But I'm grateful that the connection that we established didn't go out. We had made it to, actually meeting face to face back then and also exchanging phone numbers. And every once in a blue moon, she would text me or I text her just to, say hi, how are you doing? How are things? She was a little bit aware of my situation and impending separation, divorce, things like that. So I'm happy we maintained that connection. And this year she was like, hey, I would like to meet for coffee sometime this year. And I was like, well, I would like that too. And this is my schedule. And and then things moved on from there. Hopefully, we will continue to nurture this little plant of budding friendship. Not rushing anything and see where it goes. But as always, the introvert that I am, it was energy spent, and now I'm going to nurture myself back, refill, what I spent from my cup. So tomorrow I can get back to work because I still have to work tomorrow. But it was a good meet. I only had plain, no sugar, jasmine hot tea, and then a protein bar. So yeah, I really did not want to affect my calorie deficit. So I'm gonna have a couple of boiled eggs, maybe a yogurt, and then I'll go to bed. So all in all, I'm tired, but it was a good evening. I'm proud of myself that I did that. I took the initiative to offer suggestions of coffee places, and she picked the one that she wanted us to meet at from my suggestions, and I was able to maintain a conversation, ask questions, give her my full attention, and all make it all about me. I think it was a good back and forth. Yeah, I'm proud. Good job, peace. All right, I am at 8 minutes. My phone is about to hit me, so that'll be it for tonight. Thank you for watching. See ya. It's week 8, and I've never stopped doing this. Still on the stationary bag, my trusty companion on this journey. Morning. Welcome to another day of 75 Hard. It's a Saturday, I know that much. Anyway, so this morning I tried to squeeze in some video editing because I'm finally in the process of reviewing footage for 75 Hard, organizing it, and beginning the edit journey. And just this morning it took me close to 2 hours to take care of 2 days, and it's not even like I'm doing anything fancy, and still. So day 2 is currently rendering, and I need to get my stuff together and head out the door. Since the challenge is still going, what did I do this morning? I did my morning workout. After going for a few days without doing strength workout, I brought strength workout back. I'm taking it slow. And in case I didn't mention it, I did that because the exhaustion was just kicking my butt, and I needed to play the long game, so I shifted to doing deep stretches for a longer time instead of a little bit of stretching, strength workout, and then getting on my stationary bike. But I miss my dumbbells, so I'm reintroducing them little by little starting today. So morning workout is done. 10 pages have been read. I took my picture. And I'm not doing hot on water. I only had 3 rounds. Usually I do 4 before I leave the house. But at least I'm aware that I'm not doing too hot on water right now. And then, yeah, let's see how this day goes. Hopefully we have a good day. We're getting a good day. Today is going to be a good day. See ya. It's 9:55 in the morning. Work is slow. And I'm already falling asleep at my desk. That's how tired I am. So, I'm out for a quick walk. I have a sense today is going to be a day of walks. I'm just so tired. See how dark the lines are? Yeah, that was the work yesterday. So I just saw a pink car on the freeway, and first I was like, oh, it's cute. And then inevitably it took me back to that time right after I graduated from college, when I got roped into a Mary Kay scheme for this extreme introvert to think for a second that they can possibly do Mary Kay. I was crazy. Of course, my best friend at the time also encouraged me, forgetting that she was my complete opposite. She was an extreme extrovert. How we managed to even become friends is beyond me. Of course, now we're out of touch. I hope she's okay, wherever she's at, but yeah. That time, peace got roped into believing they could possibly succeed at doing Mary Kay and earn that pink car one day. Banana. Absolute banana. Not only am I an introvert, I don't even wear makeup. Of course, back then I was too young and also didn't have the words to understand what was going on with me. But now I know it's all a texture issue. I just can't stand how makeup feels on my skin. So in my bright mid-40 age, I just stick to skincare, and that's it. No makeup for me. It's just doesn't feel good on my skin. That's all. Anyway, story time is over. See ya. Okay, so now it's my regular lunchtime walk for 45 minutes. As always, I turn the camera on and then everything I wanted to talk about disappears from my head. I feel like because today is slow, I should maximize my time instead of just staying seated and relaxing. I feel like I should be doing something useful, productive with the time that I have. Why are we like this? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Y'all going to get tired of hearing me say this, but I feel so good in this new body. Even though I'm not even like at my final weight goal yet, and I feel so good in this body. Of course, it comes with challenges. Maybe I'll make time, eventually sit down and discuss. But overall, I am so happy in this body for the simple reason that I feel alive in it. I feel alive in this body. Something I've never done, or if I did, it's been so long ago. The memories are gone. The memories are gone. Because even when I was in high school, it was a struggle. Well, let's even go back. Middle school, it was a struggle. I was always the fat kid. And in middle school, I remember defending myself, saying that I'm just big boned, I'm not fat. And people would just laugh at me, you know. But for a few years, not even middle, elementary. Let's go as far back as elementary. I used to define myself that I was just big boned, not fat. And people will laugh. But when I was in elementary school, for a short time, I was very confident. I knew there were things about my body that attracted attention, like the wrong kind. But I was very confident, and I used to love running. Love running. Sadly, that was before my boobs decided to take over everything. Anyway, all of that just to say, I'm very happy in my body. And I will continue this journey for that, but also for the fact that working out, I say jokingly, but there is some truth in there. Working out really keeps me out of jail when it comes to the co-parent. And since I must co-parent for life, at least until the kids don't need me as much anymore, this fitness life is here to stay. Alright, talk to y'all later. Bye. Hey y'all. Hi dolls. 52's done. The day's over. I'm grateful. I'm glad. Let's go through things very quickly. Morning workout done. Pictures taken. 10 pages done. Walk. 45-minute walk done. Keep up with my water and stuck with my diet. My phone is not tolerating these videos anymore. I hit record and immediately it's like storage low. Anyway, so today's done. I wanted to do a bit more work tonight, but I think I'm going to be kind to myself and just go to bed. Then I'll see you tomorrow for another day of 75 Heart. Good night. Good morning. So, today is Sunday, January 25th. I get on a scale and I see 165.8. Today, this morning, I reached my goal weight. And guess what? I'm bloated this morning because last night I ate more than 50 grams of beans. If this statement doesn't make sense to you, you have to find the backstory in one of the earlier episodes. Right now I'm bloated and I am at my goal weight. Anyway, never mind do mind my hair. I only hide them for myself. Okay, so for today, I did my morning workout. I'm not doing too hot on the water. I need to. And then I did my 10 pages and I took my pictures. Since it's a Sunday, fingers crossed we can go on the walk, me and the kids. I'll check in later.
The jacket is for sure older than you.
Okay, so were you going on the Polar Express and then you were grabbing your jacket and it ripped and you took it off and then you aired it and then...
My jacket never got tore on the Polar Express trip. What are you talking about? Did you travel with the same family?
You went to the Polar Express and you ripped your whole jacket.
Did not? Stop telling stories.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. That's all you have to say now. You're going to make me fall. You keep acting like a cat.
I like to rub my head on you because I like it.
How about you rub your head in your armpit or something?
What the heck?
Even she's like cackling back there.
You sniff your armpit.
No, you're not sniffing nothing.
No, you sniff your armpit.
I don't feel like sniffing my armpit.
Another bathroom update. I hope y'all aren't like sick and tired of this, but this is the only place I have some privacy in this house. I mean, that could be in my room, but my kids are always just busting in anyway. Anyway, so quickly, I'm still riding high on that weight loss. Of course, I still have 0.2 pounds to lose for my Lose It app to be like, okay, yeah, we've reached the goal weight of losing 10 pounds. Let's stop the program. So that'll probably happen in a few days, and that's fine. Unless I get bloated. But I just want to pick up my phone again and be like, oh my God, we're almost there. We're so there. Anyway, see you. I have to work on my water. I'm behind on that water. Hey Dobbs. Day 53. Done. The kids are in bed. It's what, 9:30? I think so. So kids are in bed and I'm trying to squeeze in one more edit. Yeah, I'm trying to squeeze in one more edit before I go to bed. Hopefully I'll be in bed by 10. So for today, I took care of all my workout. We were able to go outside for a 45-minute walk. Took my picture, read my 10 pages, drank all my water, and stuck to my diet. Yeah, it's been a busy day, but you know, I got through it, and we're at the end. Tomorrow is a Monday. If you've been here for a hot minute, you know how my Mondays go. Even though tomorrow is going to be weird because I'm having someone come around to spray like pest control. It's a subscription I have. I don't want to wait to have the problem before someone will come in. So this is more like a maintenance type of subscription. They just come and spray. They're coming tomorrow. They always give you like a window, so you don't know if they will come earlier or later. So they're just kind of locks down your day. So if I cannot do my usual outside errands, I'll just use that time as an opportunity to edit more. So yeah, that's it from me. Good night. See you tomorrow. Peace out. It's been a long time since I said that.